Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay. This will be my first ever video on my channel, and it's basically an intro to this little home of mine. I've been living in my house for a few years, and I still have so much to do to quote complete it end quote. But this will be a series that I start, and I will be taking you guys along for the journey. I also included me making breakfast to start the day, and also me putting the couch covers, as you'll see later on in the video, on back on my sofa cushions because I had a little accident, so I needed to take those off and wash those and get those back on there. So in the beginning of the tour of my house, you will see everything's just propped up there, haven't been done, but later on in the video you'll see me putting those back on. I'll start with the tour of the house, and then I'll take stills of each area that will be getting renovated. I guess it's a renovation. Is it a renovation? Or just sprucing up? Spruce up / reno, whatever. I'll take stills and go through exactly what each area is getting done to it. I also have work that will be getting done on the outside of the house to complete that, because again, that is not completed, but that will be in another video because I really don't feel like going outside right now. So when I do go outside, I will take photos and add that into the video, but for right now we staying inside. This is the front of the house. This is my front door, and off to your right you're gonna find my living room. Don't worry about those. Like I said earlier, I have to put the covers back on those. Then to your left you have the dining room area and the kitchen area. It's a lot to do in here, y'all. Don't mind the tank inside. We just had a storm pass. And then this chair I'm getting rid of. Now, down the hall, we have off to the left. Don't worry about that. I don't know what happened with the paint. Off to the left, we have the guest bathroom. This area is pretty much done. It's just a few things in here that I gotta do to finish it, but we'll get to it, y'all. And then to the right, directly across from the bathroom, you have the guest bedroom. And my sister says she wants to get stuff done with this, but we'll see. My water I've been looking for. Yeah, but this area I started to prime but didn't finish. I absolutely hate painting, y'all, but hey. But this is the guest bedroom. And then directly ahead, this is my bedroom, the master bedroom. It's pretty hard. The ceiling gotta get paint. Trim's gotta get put on the closet. It's so much. It's so much. But again, hate painting. So this is why this just has that first set of paint. And this is the master bathroom. Now back to the still shots. The living room, what I want to do in this, I would say is pretty minor. The little TV stand, which I'm very proud of. I built that myself. I need to paint that. The back wall will be taken out because the porch is being extended and that will become my entryway. I'm considering replacing the sofa. I'm not quite sure. We'll see how that goes. And I think that's about it, aside from putting a bigger TV in there, mounting it on the wall. A ductless unit will be added as well. I'm not sold on an area rug. Not quite sold yet. I'll see how that goes. But I think for the living room, that is all. Sofa, painting, the TV stand, ceiling fan, TV mounting, ductless, wall being opened up, possible area rug. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all that I have to do with the living room. Now on to the next area. Now we have the dining room area, and aside from the obvious, which is the cement being moved, like I said earlier, the chair being moved, I'm also moving this stand here. I'm going to repurpose it and turn it into a shoe bench for the entryway, so that whole area will be cleared. Again, touch up paint for the walls, adding in a dining table, and then a new light, well, not even new because there isn't really one there, but a light fixture. And I think that'll complete all of the dining area. Now we have the kitchen, and baby, it is a heaping helping of things that needs to get done in here. I need a bigger stove, so the stove is being replaced. I love my cabinets. I got my uncle got them made for me. Uncle Richie, thank you, love you so much. But because I hate the colors that I have in my house, mind you, I thought the trim color would have been dark enough and the wall color would have been light enough to offset each other. I mean, it is offsetting each other, but I just wanted that deeper, darker brown, slightly lighter than the darkest color on the couch. And because that didn't work out like that, I now hate all the colors that's going on. If, like I said, the trim was darker, I probably wouldn't have minded so much. But I minded. And because I don't like it, I now don't like the color of my cabinets because it's picking up on every single color in here. Ugh. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to paint the cabinets, and I think it's Stone Coat Epoxy. That's the name of the company. They have countertop epoxy, and I'm gonna do that to the countertops to give it like this granite or marble look. I'm not quite sure what the cabinet color is gonna be yet. I'm thinking a dark, like I said, the darkest color of my sofa, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know if you have any ideas, because it's gonna be it's going to be a little bit while before I get it done. So if you have any recommendations after seeing the whole house and the color scheme that I have in the common area, let me know down in the comments. But I'm painting it so it's one solid color. I'm going with white with like black and gray marbling for the top. So I just need to figure out what color I want to paint the cabinets. Like I said, it's either going to be that near their dark color of the sofa, or it's going to be white. Like, I have no chill. There is no in between. So let me know what you think. But that's happening also in the kitchen. It's going to be a new light. Why do I keep saying new? A light fixture. I'm replacing the faucet for the sink. This little area with the 5-gallon bottles, I'm getting a stand to fit the bottles, as well as fitting the microwave if possible. So I get that off of the counter, because my house on the whole would be considered small. I mean, it's just me, so it's big enough for me, but it would be considered small, and I don't have much working counter space. So I want to move the microwave off, put it down on a rack, and give myself some more working counter space. And aside from little knickknacks and things to go in the cabinet, that's basically the bulk of the work. Oh, wait, sorry. Forgot. I have also tiling the backsplash and up to the upper trims on the side of the stove. Yeah, so that's what has to be done in here. And then I think that's it. Moving the things out. I think that's as far as renovation goes. And again, this is, I think throughout the entire common area, it's going to be paint touch-ups. The only thing in the hall that I want to do is possibly put some photos on the wall so that I could hide that breaker panel box. With this, the guest room, I have the paint and everything there for the room, but like I said earlier, my sister wanted to paint and do all the good stuff at this room, which I was never so happy about. So yeah, she'll be painting and doing all the rest of that stuff. What I have to do for here, I think she just wants to paint the walls. I don't know what her problem is, but I'll be painting the ceiling, and then the nightstand, bureau, and the base, the frame for the bed. I think I'm gonna take care of those and just let her paint the wall and the trims. And also with this bureau, I've had this for years. This was actually in my childhood room in my parents' house, and it's in very good condition. The only thing is it's pressed wood, so where there were spills and things of that nature on top, it sort of swole. So I'm gonna give it the same epoxy treatment I'm giving the kitchen countertops, and like I said, paint everything that same. I like that color, so I'm gonna find something that's close to it. I'm gonna keep that color, but paint everything to match. And then Also, I have to frame out and trim the closet and then hang the curtains in the closet, because that's what I'm doing. It's, as you've seen in the master bedroom, the closets are basically the same size. So to avoid taking up space, especially in that room where the bureau sort of hits close to the closet, I'm just gonna do a curtain, like a curtain rod, to like conceal the clothes. So yeah, that's what I have to do for this room. This room been needed painting, but again, like I said earlier, I hate painting with a passion. That's why, though I don't like the color scheme going on in the common area, I will not change this for my daddy. If I have to paint this myself, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, this is what's going on with that room. Now onto the guest bathroom. This is actually the most finished, in quotations, room of the house. The only thing that I have to do with this is put the final trim over the door, paint that to match the existing trims, grout that tile trim that I have, and then change the shower faucet set that's in here. And that'll be it. That's the major portion of it that I have to do. Everything else is cosmetic stuff, just furnishings and decorations, which y'all, am I a minimalist? I think so. I'm a minimalist. I don't have much of anything around the place in the way of decoration, so it won't be much. I might do some floating shelves. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it's not gonna be much of anything, because I am my daddy's oldest child. I don't do the clutter. Now we come to the master bedroom, my safe haven. Y'all. Like I said, I just have to breathe hard for this one, because this is my space. Nobody's coming in there. Like, this is all me. So I literally saved the most for last when it comes to this room. So painting the ceilings, I'd consider me painting the walls like a touch-up, because I'm not changing the color. It's a gray and I'm sticking with that. Yeah. So painting the ceilings, going over the paint on the walls. I have to put up the upper trims, paint all trims, frame out and trim the closet, put up the closet rod. Yeah, I think I got all, like I said, aside from decorating, aside from that, I think like that's the most I have to do, heavy lifting. Oh, and I have to, well, I don't necessarily have to, but I want to paint the headboard for my bed, because that's like a natural tone wood color, and I want it to match the black nightstands, chest of drawers, bureaus. I want it to match that, so I'm going to paint that. And that would be all of the heavy lifting. I mean, and I did not say painting of doors in the room, in the guest room. The inside of the room, that part of the door, the inside of the door has to be painted because the outside is already done. Guest bedroom, both sides of the door have already been painted. I have to touch up the paint on the outside of the door because, like I said, I don't know what happened to the paint. I don't know if I didn't degrease it properly or prime it properly, but yeah, that has to be touched up, and then the inside of the door has to be painted. I did not get a picture of my guest bathroom. It's a lot in there too. I'm keeping that gray as well, so it's just touch of paint. It's just the ceiling I have to do. Painting the vanity and giving it the same epoxy countertop treatment. And then I also have to finish tiling the walls. Fun, right? I'm lying, it's not fun at all. But yeah, and then after that it's decorating and all that good stuff. Oh, and then I also have to put up a mirror, a bigger mirror, because I have a little one, a bigger mirror to fit what I want. Also, I'm talking with a friend of mine. He's a contractor. What I want to get done, if possible, is taking off one of the doors on the vanity and adding drawers. And then on that blank space, I want to add like counter to ceiling cabinets. Couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, so countertop to ceiling cabinetry, because I want some place to put my towels and not have them on that shelf in my closet. I don't mind putting like extra sheets and blankets up there, but where I want my towels to be is in the bathroom. So I'm trying to get him to do that for me. Fingers crossed. Hopefully he could do it, because the vanity was not built by him. So I don't know how it is or how it goes with going over somebody else's work. I don't know, but like I say, fingers crossed, hopefully that gets done. And that'll be the heavy lifting of it all. Now, when it comes to the decorating and all of the rest of that, minute, fine detailing, as I get started with each area, then I'll go more into detail with what needs to be done there, because it's forward blinds that I want in every room. Every room? Is that a bit excessive? Well, all of the main area, the common area, for sure. I'll consider putting it in my room as well, because I have blinds to at least one set of windows. I also have a double window to the left of the room that I didn't quite catch, but I'm considering just putting the same type of blinds in there, because they're going to be covered by blackout curtains anyway. So we'll see, because I wouldn't say that I'm very indecisive, but I'm very indecisive. I'm saying all of this right now, at least where decorating is concerned. painting the walls and all the rest of that, that's not changing whatsoever. But where decorations and things of that nature is involved and like finer details, my mind tends to change from time to time. So I'm saying I want to keep the same type of blinds right now, but when D-Day comes, it might be a different thing. But I like, I'm literally talking to y'all about it and my mind's already changing, because I probably will go with full wood blinds throughout the entire house because it's sturdier, so it's gonna last a whole lot longer. Like, I'm not saying that I'm careless with my things, but these ones flimsy bad, so I might just go with full wood blinds for the longevity of everything and call it a day. But like I said, not full wood, oh Lord, blackout curtains in the room. I'm not quite sure how I feel about blackout curtains out front quite yet, but we'll see. But like I said, I will be taking you guys along for the journey. I hope you enjoy everything. And I am so excited. I am beyond excited, because it's been too long of me living in this house and it's not completed. But they call all of this stuff like finished work. Like, finished work just can't seem to finish, and I hate that. But the finish line is within reach, so let's get it. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be. It might be me painting. Oh, I need 2 strong shots and a bottle of beer to start this. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.